Hi everyone, it's Amanda with Healthy House on the Block, and I'm here with another weekly video and tip on creating an indoor space that really supports your health and wellness. This week we're going to be talking about biophilic design. So while I am not a designer in any sense of the word, I do know a lot about the materials that we bring into our house. And biophilic design really focuses on natural elements, and so it's a great tool for creating an indoor space that is as free from toxins as possible. Biophilic design really helps with productivity, and it was originally introduced to the workplace. A lot of homes are starting to incorporate these ideas of bringing nature inside because it also helps reduce stress levels, and who doesn't want to be more productive at home anyways? So we're going to talk about all of the elements that you can bring into your home and some of the practices that can help incorporate biophilic design into your own spaces. Now, this week's video is based on a blog post that I just released. I have it linked at the bottom of the video description for you. So if you like to click links or read through the how-tos in just a slower way, then I would say go to the blog post. Otherwise, I'm going to take you through some slides that walk you through everything that you can do at home to incorporate this biophilic design idea. So a somewhat undetected movement over the past 2 years has been biophilic design. It started out in office spaces as a way to improve productivity, but it was quickly realized that biophilic design has many more benefits than just more efficient work. And while I think initially the word biophilic either left me feeling confused or overwhelmed because I didn't know what it was, it is now something that I strive to add to many spaces inside. Biophilic and healthy homes have congruent ideas and concepts, making it an excellent avenue to create some healthy design elements in your home. Many of us think that biophilic design should be left to an interior designer, but I think many of us actually have biophilic designs and elements in our homes right now. We just don't realize it. There's just so many wonderful natural ideas when it comes to creating a healthy home. You just need to know which ones will work for your space. So, biophilic design is essentially the components of your indoor environment that reflect nature. The idea has been described as the innate tendency to focus on life and lifelike process. It's bringing natural elements and ideas from nature into your home. Oftentimes, the first part of biophilic design starts with bringing in plants. And is there any better way to incorporate nature into your space? Probably not, but I'm going to cover some more ideas later. Biophilic design ideas help connect people and nature within our man-made environments. Initially, it was a way to make corporate offices help their employees be more productive and less stressed at work. But it is now becoming a concept for home spaces as well. Essentially, the thought process is that humans were not intended to be completely separated from nature, and it has a negative impact on our health and well-being when we live a life outside of nature. That being said, most of us don't have the luxury to work outside all day, every day, due to the nature of our work or the climate we live in. And because this is true for a majority of us, the idea was born to bring nature back into buildings. And this practice has become a way that we can connect with nature even when we're not inside. So how is biophilic design healthy? Biophilic design often incorporates ideas and habits that improve indoor air quality as well as create an aesthetically pleasing space. It focuses on the fresh air and natural light of nature, which is something that our bodies need in order to cultivate a healthy immune system and hormone system. Biophilic design also brings in natural materials, which can help improve toxins inside our space. Most homes are created and built with man-made materials like composite woods, plastics, and synthetic fibers. And by bringing in natural materials like cotton, jute, and wool, you can begin to replace toxic materials with toxin-free materials. This in turn will improve the indoor air quality inside your home through reducing off-gassing and toxic particles that can end up in your house dust. This is incredibly important as we spend upwards of 90% of our day indoors. Indoor air quality has a direct association on our health and wellness and how it supports our immune system. So there are some really great ways to include biophilic design. And while many homes are not built with biophilic design in mind, you can add a few of these ideas and elements to your own space to incorporate plants and nature into your home. So the best way to add biophilic elements into your home is through houseplants. Houseplants are a healthy addition to any space as they're naturally going to detoxify your air. Some plants purify the air more than others, and I have a whole post on which plants are going to do that more than others. You just want to make sure that you're not overwatering your plants. Overwatering plants can contribute to a drastic rise in humidity levels in your home and leading to an unhealthy environment. Plants also give us a sense of peace and calmness, which is exactly the feeling that any healthy house should evoke. Natural elements like natural raw wood, hardwood is best, natural woven textiles, and stones are more ways that you can incorporate biophilic design into your home. Not only are these elements bringing in textures and shapes that are synonymous with nature, but they're also less toxic elements as well. Natural hardwood in your home will bring fewer toxins in than pressed wood or manufactured woods inside your home. So ideas could include furniture, storage containers, lights, and decor when we're talking about natural materials. Nature isn't all smooth lines, symmetric shapes, or similar textures. Nature is filled with unpredictable shapes that don't always match perfectly. The textures are mismatched throughout nature too. Think of bark and moss and leaves all in one little area. You can mismatch this same way in your home, layering textures that are completely different and adding complex shapes and lines to your decor can help incorporate the feel of nature. This is a fun idea to do with pillows and throws on a couch or in decor items on a shelf. It also counts to add a plant, which is unpredictable in shape and form, and pair it with something that has a more symmetrical feel next to the pot. So keeping the colors in your home similar to those in nature will help incorporate this idea of biophilic design throughout your entire space. I love doing this with wall paint. It's a great way to bring nature in and throughout your whole home. But you can also do this with color choices for things like flooring, blankets, upholstery, bedding, and textiles. You can even see that nature is filled with natural, beautiful colors, and you could really emphasize those inside your space. Colors are a great way to evoke a sense of peace and wellness into your home space as well. Just be sure you're using toxin-free paint. I like ECOS during your projects. Water is another huge element, and it's often it finds its way into home spaces sometimes, but not often. A water feature is a beautiful way to bring in the sounds and smells and sights of nature. I recommend something small, as a large water feature can increase your humidity inside your space and offset the healthy habits you've implemented. So small waterfalls or still water near a plant is an excellent addition to a space to incorporate the peaceful elements of water. Water can bring peace and also a sense of refreshment. Waterfalls or fountains are a natural source of energy, and so this can also help create a productive environment inside like a home office. So some elements of biophilic design are more habit-based, but can also bring in nature as well. So first would be fresh air. Properly ventilating your home is one of the best ways to improve indoor air quality. Our homes are a place where toxins off-gas consistently, yet we rarely open windows and doors to air out our space. Without ventilating your space, the toxins continue to stay inside your home, bogging down your immune system and hormone function. By opening windows and doors on a regular basis throughout the day, you're not only bringing in fresh air, which is an element of nature, but you're naturally detoxifying your home. Depending on your climate and home, some spaces can benefit from an almost constant open window or door to allow fresh air inside. A home that can allow natural light inside will benefit anyone in the space. It's a natural element and it will help plants inside flourish. Natural light is necessary for our natural circadian rhythm, which in many ways is a mess due to the cultural norms of our technology nowadays. Allowing natural light at the beginning of each day and throughout the day is a natural way to balance our circadian rhythm and bring sunlight into our spaces. Our bodies respond to the natural rhythm of the sun and the shadows that are created by the sunlight, keeping us on our own rhythm of waking and sleeping, and keeping shades and drapes open if possible during the day, at least during the early sun hours, and if you can throughout the day, is another healthy benefit to your home. So I incorporate a few ideas in my home, but I'm excited to try adding more complex shapes and textures to my space. Biophilic ideas are a great way to also improve the indoor air quality at home and keep your connection with nature strong, even while you can't be in nature itself. So these ideas are just a taste of what you could do. You can take them and go even bigger in your own home and really embrace this biophilic design idea. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I will be back again next week with another healthy house tip on creating an indoor space that truly supports your health and wellness.